Welcome back. We've hatched a plan to entertain you. Now lay your eyes onto our next act.
My name is Caleb Morgan, and I'm from North Carolina. The first person I ever fooled with magic was actually me. I was like 8 or 9 years old, and I had this little plastic trick box. Put the card in the box, okay, closed the box, and I opened it again, and the card was just gone. And I was just astounded. I had no idea what I just did. And right there, I was hooked on magic forever. Like many people, I come from a broken home. Having magic as a way to escape that helped me through some tight spots. So when I perform now, I think about all the things that people in the audience might be going through. It's a real motivation for me to try and reach them, to brighten what's bad. I've worked and worked to come up with something special for Penn and Teller. I know they're super smart, but I don't even want to let myself think about an outcome other than a trophy. I have a degree in Spanish, and I used to work as a translator. So Penn, Teller, espero que les voy a engañar.
From North Carolina, it's the magic of Caleb Morgan.
Penn, Teller, it's time you got revenge. A few seasons ago, you were fooled by, of all things, a chicken. And I'm sure that left a foul taste in your mouth.
Yes, it did.
So I'm here to help you turn the tables by showing you exactly how to fool a chicken. Now, I know what you're thinking. What does this guy know about chickens? Not that much. But my grandma Josephine, she grew up on a farm raising chickens, and she told me all about how her chickens refused to lay eggs in an empty nest unless she could trick them. Now, Penn, she's from the South, so she calls it chicken trickin'. And she said, all you gotta do is convince that chicken that the nest isn't actually empty. Let me show you what she meant. We'll imagine you guys are the chicken farmers.
Okay.
And tell her your job would be to attract the chicken, to lure it in towards the nest. And all you need for that is a red bandana. Now, it sounds crazy, but believe it or not, chickens are naturally attracted to the color red. They can't help it. It's just part of their instinct. So when you start showing this red bandana around, and then you start showing less and less of it, that chicken, with its beady little eyes, can't help but be attracted to the color and the movement of the bandana as you lead it closer and closer to the nest. Now, at the same time, Grandma would say sweet little things to the chicken, like, here, chickie, chickie, here, chickie, chickie. And Penn, I'm sure if that chicken that fooled you was here, you'd probably have some things to say, but they probably wouldn't be as sweet, so we'll just use our imaginations for that. Because once Teller gets this chicken right where he wants it, right in front of the nest, that's when he's gonna reveal the egg. Now, this is the most exciting part, especially for a magician, because it looks just like a real egg from that side. But when you understand how chicken tricking works, it's just a plastic egg with a hole in the back for the bandana. Now, the chicken will never see this coming because it's not just any plastic egg. It's actually a specially made fake egg sold online by farmers for farmers. So when Teller is pretending to push the bandana into his fist, he's really just stuffing it directly into the plastic egg. And then you farmers set this in the nest, and that chicken starts to wonder, oh, hold on a second, that looks familiar. And before you know it, there'll be fresh eggs in your nest, meaning you have successfully fooled that chicken. But there is one catch. You see, more times than you care to admit, Grandma would find herself gathering all the eggs from the nest, taking them into the kitchen to make a nice breakfast, and then struggling with one particular egg that just wouldn't crack. See, they make these plastic eggs so realistic, they're easy to confuse for the real thing, and vice versa. Which means, if you're not careful, there's a chance not only will you fool the chicken, you might also fool yourselves.
Chicken Trickin.
That's awesome.
So it was really inspired by your grandma?
Yes, she just turned 99 and she's just super spunky, and I just love learning as much as I can from her.
That's awesome. Is your family supportive of your magic?
Oh, 100%, 100%, yeah. I have a bunch of younger siblings, and my mother has always, she was the one that really kind of started inspiring me by supporting what I was doing from a young age.
I see a ring on your finger. Does that mean you're married?
It does, yes, yes, yes.
Will she watch your tricks over and over and over and over?
She's gracious enough to do that, yes.
Aw. Is she supportive or she loves magic?
My wife loves enjoying the enjoyment that I get out of magic. She loves watching.
Okay. So she hates magic.
She loves...
She hates magic.
I wouldn't
It's
say
fine,
that.
but she loves you.
That is 100% true.
So what would it mean to you if you fooled Penn and Teller?
Oh, it would be awesome, but that's definitely part of the reason I'm here, but also I'm just really happy to be here.
All right, Caleb, it's time to see if the boys know your farm fresh magic secrets.
Hey, Caleb,
Hey, Penn.
do you really think it's wise to come on our show and bring up one of the most humiliating moments of our lives? That's the way you wanted to start the show? That was your way of ingratiating yourself to us? Bringing up a past humiliation? That's what you wanted to do? Good, good. We thought that was really funny, but keep in mind, that's the way you started it. You started by bringing up a humiliation. And the trick you did, I mean, the idea, we were fooled by a chicken and bringing that up and wanting to get revenge and how you fooled a chicken and all that stuff about your grandmother and so on. You end up doing a trick that we all know, sucker, silk, and egg. I mean, every magician does that. And there's a few problems with us just saying you're just doing that standard thing. So I get a few questions to ask you, and don't push it. Don't lie to me on these questions after you've come out and brought up a humiliation. You better be telling the truth. Now, we did not see you do a switch. We didn't see it. So let's throw that out. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, okay? And I want you to tell me honestly, okay? Because you're already treading a thin line here. Is what is in that glass real eggshell and real egg?
Yes.
You're not lying to me. Don't make me come up there.
I feel like he's never lied.
Okay. But I've got one other question for you, Caleb. You ready?
Okay.
You got to tell the truth.
Okay.
Which fooled us first, the chicken or the egg? Because they both fooled us.
Oh, you did it! Oh, my goodness! Congratulations.
Beautiful.
Look out, world. We have another fooler walking among us. We might have another one on the way when we come back.